I think like for me personally, and for like many Muslims, like coming from like Asia, when we're looking at marriage, we're looking at like our best interest. Not only that, but also like how it will benefit like our future generations, like future kids, and that we take everything into account. Especially like in Bengali culture, when two parties are trying to get married. Like, for example, like if I'm trying to get married to a girl, my parents are gonna look at the girl's parents, look at her whole family, how the family is. What are their morals? What are their values? If the parents and the family is good, then the girl is good. But if like the family, there's something wrong with the family, something wrong with the parents, it's a no-go.
So how much does love factor into that?
In the initial stages, I don't think. I mean, a little bit maybe, but not so much. But I think the point is like the love like grows over the marriage. It grows over the marriage.
So do you think, in your opinion, do you think it's smart for people to like fall in love first and have that crazy romantic?
I think it's very risky because a lot of people don't know the difference between love and lust.
Yeah.
They could just have like a sexual, physical attraction, but not like not I would say like I don't know, mental, spiritual attraction. You gotta look at that first.
You're right.
Yeah, and I think that's why I don't take my word for this. I'm not very knowledgeable on fiqh, but that's why we kind of have to like stay away from our like desires, or like our nafs, our ego.
Yeah.
Then you have all these problems, like you said, like a lot of body, like a lot of girls in this community have body counts, girls and guys, body counts, kids out of wedlock. It's a big fitna.
It's a big fitna.
Yeah, so.
In your culture, in your family's culture, how do you look at that?
Oh, I mean, our culture like is like almost like the polar opposite. Like if a girl gets divorced in our culture, it's looked down upon. So you can all like having a kid out of wedlock, body count, that's already out of the question. That's so like if a girl gets divorced in our culture, it's very hard for that girl to get married.
Yeah.
If a guy divorces, the guy can get away. I mean, he'll probably like have people talk crap about him and stuff, but it's temporary. But it affects a girl way worse. No, like.
And what country is your family from?
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it seemed like the same thing in a lot of other different cultures too.
Yeah, I can see that.
In our culture,
a lot of Eastern culture.
If you get divorced or dumped or something, these chicks be yelling at you because you don't want to marry.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what usually happens to those women who don't get married, like who got divorced or whatever? Like in your culture, is it like that just over there, or is it?
I mean, they can get remarried. It's just a lot. It's really hard.
No, what I mean, but do you see it like for people in your culture in this country? Is it still the same pressure, or do you see like them? Just
in this country, the last time. In this country though, like divorce rates, especially amongst Muslims, are growing. Like that's why they have like a lot of those like marital services, like spouses that were like recently divorced, recently widowed. I mean, in the culture itself, like it's still looked down upon for girls to get divorced and stuff. But yeah, it's now more common because back in my parents' days, their generation, like divorce, it wasn't as like widespread. Like these marital issues weren't. I don't know if it was just if it wasn't widespread or just widely known. They never had those issues.
Yeah, it's the same thing with us.
So there's that.
How much y'all paid in dowries? What's the normal? Not what the fix says. I'm just talking about.
I don't know. I actually don't know the exact amount, but I've heard ranges from like 5 to 20 G's. Yeah.
The virgins.
Yeah, I mean.
That's how it be.
You can never know about that, but yeah.
Most times you know though. You know
These
something.
days, I don't know if it's these days, but it's much harder. But,
I almost married a Bengali girl back in the day.
really?
Yeah, she was divorced though.
Where's she from?
From New York.
Queens?
Yep.
That's where they usually are from.
She's fine as hell too. But too many demands. I was like, nah, I'm good.
What was the demands like?
Her and a kid, and she didn't want to work, and I don't like chicks that don't work.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, that's actually funny you mentioned that. My uncle's like, you gotta find a girl that doesn't work.
It doesn't work?
That doesn't work. I'll take care of the house and the kids, and you work. You work, you come back home. You know.
That's how you like it?
I mean, traditionally, I would, but like, with how the society is run right now, like, I don't know how easy that is to find or even to like work, you know.
The way you're gonna
like,
live,
economy.
in this economy you're gonna need two incomes, right?
You know what I mean? Like, I know people that have their wives, you know, their wives, they usually just take care of the home and stuff. Very few though, but it's rare. Yeah.
See, people think that you have to do it that way. Like, you supposed to work and the wife is supposed to stay home, and now they got this new thing.
It would be nice, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's nice
traditionally
if
like
that's what you want. But people think that relationships that are not like that are wrong. Like you do, or the wife is getting mistreated because she has to work now. And it's like, she don't have to work, but if you choose that she wants to work, y'all put your money together. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, you know, like my family, both my mom and dad, they work. You know, they make it work. It's no problem.
So does your mom, she contribute to the bills and stuff?
She helps out,
Yeah, but she's not dependent upon.
She's not completely dependent upon, no.
So, all right, so she's not dependent upon, and does she still cook and clean and do stuff like that?
Yeah, actually, she does cook and clean, but my dad also helps out with the cooking and cleaning as well.
So it's a partnership.
It's like it's a partnership. It's a mutual agreement.
That's how it should be. I don't know, but people be thinking that, like, the women, they say this. There's even, I see somebody had a song. A Muslim sister had a song, and she was saying, "My money's my money, and your money's my money." That's what they be thinking. That they're supposed to be that way.
Isn't that like technically like in Islam too? Like your money is your wife's money.
In fiqh, you have the obligation to care for your wife.
Okay.
You can't make her do anything with the bills, right?
Okay. Yeah.
But if y'all choose to do that, then you can. And she, if she chooses to work, you can't make your wife work.
Okay.
But if at whatever level you marry her at, like, let's say if she chooses not to work or something, then she has to live it. Whatever you can provide.
And also with that, you got to keep it balanced, because like if you're just doing the work and she's taking care of the cooking and the cleaning and the housework, that's one extreme. That can also become like misogynistic if you're not helping at all. But if it's like the exact opposite, like she's working and she's doing all the stuff like traditionally the male gender would do, then you have like the rise of like all those like extreme feminists. It goes to the other extreme. That's why you gotta keep a balance, and so that's just how I see it as.
So you probably gonna get a wife that works.
I mean, with the current circumstances of the economy and how society is,
really smart.
Probably. But I've seen it work with my parents. So I know it's possible.
It's definitely possible.
So, it's like you do your part, she does her part, and you both play like a helping hand. You both have a helping hand with